Blessed Sabbath to the 12 tribes of the children of Israel scattered abroad. In the name of Jehovah our Creator, Jesus Christ of Nazareth our King. I am Lily of the Valley. Spring is in, so this is just berries. Yeah, wild berries. So to all the UNIA nations, tribes worldwide, it's time for us to gather together because majority of our nations have been infiltrated by the people that the Most High say don't covenant with. Don't let them lead your nations. Don't do business with them. Don't make marriages with them. So CARICOM, the Caribbean community, the UNIA, United Negro Improvement Association, which means Negroes worldwide in the Africas, the Caribbean, the Pacifics, Europe. The Caribbean is leading Jacob's children nations worldwide. So this is also part 2 of the potassium minerals, growing your own food, taking care of your own health. Don't be participating in those sharing of information and the one-way extraditions and the health programs that are there to be bioweapons, the music industry that are there to be sin tourism that allows your nations to be destroyed. Notice every nation on earth, we're full of resources, is destabilized, and then you see the pale faces, the Hindus, the Arabs, the whites, and so on, the mulattoes, they come and they take over. How does that happen? So Maroons, you led the fight for Christendom worldwide. You're the knights of the round table, the kings and the queens, the priests, the Levites. You're in charge of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. If you have Negro nation selling these children out to the enemies, hey, go ahead and read Jeremiah again. Chapter 8, what the Most High did to Judah for his treachery. And why we're scattered abroad is because of the same treachery and corruption and crimes against Jehovah and his children that we're not openly participating in. So, it's time to go back to taking care of the children again, the sheep, the flock, the countries, the resources. Learn how to take care of resources from beginning to end with finished products. The Most High will tell you if you ask him. Alright, so don't be selling the resources. Don't let them be taken over by idolaters and degenerates, and then they use the raw material to come back and bomb the nations, cut off your airspace, your sea lanes. The Caribbean, all the Negroes need to be back in charge of all these islands in the Americas, from north, south, central. All of it was ours. How did it get to be controlled now by invaders? Who sold out who? Alright, so potassium, magnesium, calcium, water balance in the body. You're going to look in the comment section to see the information, how to get that back in balance, especially if you do a lot of stress, running, playing, hard working, sweating, a lot of peeing, a lot of health issues. Those can deplete your mineral levels drastically, so you have to put them back in restoration so that you don't get heart palpitations and heart attacks and strokes and so on, and just be growing your own food, because you see what's going on in the world, the shipping lanes and the routes. You gotta pay tolls to get through the Strait of Hormuz, and you see what's going on in the Red Sea in Gaza. When we leave the laws, the statutes, the commandments, the ordinances, the judgments, the Sabbaths, the holy days, and the laws of Jehovah, guess what? Wicked people come and take over your countries and your tribes and your nations. So now it's for us time to get back to that. The reparations are going to be paid. No nation ever enslaved Jacob's children and not pay. So read Obadiah's prophecy and you'll see how that's going to be paid. All right, not every nation that was on the earth before is still on the earth now. Some of those wicked nations, they've been taken out of the earth by their own deeds and by Jehovah's decree. So don't worry about that. All right now is to take care of your own brother. Your own brother share a common lineage, an ancestor, which is Jacob. Jacob is our father. Negroes, you're in Acts 13 verse 1. Simeon, also called Niger. That's where the word Niger comes from. And black nations are called Negro nations. And he's a Jew from one of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. So when you see Niger, Nigeria, Nega, Negrel, Negrela, Negrito, all of them names, they come from a common ancestor. So we got to take care of our own brothers, our own factories, our own armies, our own ships, our own righteousness according to Jehovah God Almighty. His laws, His statutes, His commandments, His ordinances, His holy days, and the faith of Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Alright, so this video is going to cover again the potassium, what causes depletion, the minerals and so on, and how to replace them. You're going to look for that in the comments or the notes section. Have a blessed week. Shalom.